Hi. My early childhood classroom would be a Waldorf classroom, which is a mixed age classroom with children from 3.5 to 6. I definitely would focus on the classroom being a very inviting classroom, so the lighting would be certainly low with natural light coming in and well organized. I think from what I read, it's really important to have sort of centers, so I would have a little kitchen area and a nice little book area and a block area, and certainly a place with labeled materials so the children could paint and draw. I think it's important that we have a good rhythm to the day, so I certainly would keep the same rhythm every day. So, for example, the children would arrive at 8:30, they'd play in the playground for 30 minutes, then we'd go inside, we'd have a morning circle, then they would have inside play for an hour, then we would have snack, then after snack we would clean up and have the story, and the children would go back outside and play. Within that system would be, obviously the inside play would be with open-ended toys, certainly developmentally appropriate toys, so the kitchen and the dress-up clothes and the blocks for building. And I would also have a little basket, a sewing basket, so if the children wanted to sew, they could. One thing that I thought was really insightful was when I read about the snowman and the teacher, either having the children cut out the circles or she cut out the circles, but not telling them where to glue the 3 circles, allowing the children to just create, because it's about the process, not the end product. And I think that is so important, that as teachers we realize that it is about the process at this age and not the end product. I would certainly have a little clock, so a little clock with chores listed on it and a little peg that would have their name on, and then weekly I would change that peg. So, for example, one day someone would do the dishes, or they would help wash the napkins, or they would sweep, or they'd be the door opener, holder, the line leader. So yeah, I think it's important that children not only watch me take care of the classroom with love and care, but that they, within themselves, besides the chart, want to do the same things. When we put the toys away, we put them away very nicely, back in where, so they go back into the same place every time. And I think, lots of movement games for their physical development, lots of finger playing games, counting. We do lots of fingers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with our fingers, and we're counting. When we bake bread, we're counting the cups of flour, half a cup of oil. I mean, we're doing the counting. So we don't necessarily in a Waldorf kindergarten teach the academics, but it is definitely within the vocabulary. We tell very rich stories from memory. So we're not looking at a book, we're looking at the children. And we tell the story from memory, and the stories are beautiful stories with lots of rich language. So I think, but I did find the literature very helpful that I read, and I think I would definitely incorporate a lot of what I read into my classroom. So thank you.